So Wahid, once I say 3, 2, 1, you can start.
Mhm.
Done. Go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Football Bloods TV Predictions Show, Match Day 2. Joining me are two guests. Actually, they are the staff of Football Bloods TV. Okay, our regular attendee, Mr. Sabish Manmadan.
Yo.
And a first-time attendee of this show, Mr. Sanjeev. Okay, so Euro 2020 has been ongoing. We have seen several matches, and some has gone according to what we thought, and some has been unprecedented to say the least. And without further ado, let's have a look at the results for the match day 1 that we have gone through so far.
Please, I don't want.
Wait, Sabish, you disable the screen sharing.
Oh, 1 second. Let me 1 second. Let me go and help you with that. All right. So go ahead, man.
Okay.
I don't want to go through the past week, man. Come on, let's straight away go to the new week.
Okay, it's okay. So these are the results so far, but the results for Hungary and Portugal, which is not yet ongoing as of now, and also the long-awaited France versus Germany tonight.
Oh, I got Slovakia lah.
Okay, and this is how
I got nothing.
and this is how the league table looks like after 10 games. And Kavi, one of our attendees last week, has become the top. Become the
You know what?
top
Wahid,
predictor for this week.
Wahid, the worst part of it is Kavi and Isaac was together with me in the prediction show, and they both are on top there. And look at where am I?
Yeah, I just realized I had 4 points. I think I bottom 2 lah.
So last week's attendees, Kavi and Isaac, is the top 2 in this league. And to say the least, Mr. Sabish, despite being in the same show last week, is in the second last spot and fighting for relegation with 3 points. But we still have a long way to go. We still have tons of matches coming. So things are not final.
By the way, Wahid, who is Mr. TikTok there?
Mr. TikTok. So Mr. TikTok is the predictors you've seen. If you are on Football Bloods TV TikTok, if you are not a follower, please press follow, like all of our videos. And if you've seen the prediction show, the Drunken Master, the prediction show, they are Mr. TikTok actually in this show. So without further ado, let's move on to the matches that we'll be facing in match day 2. So I'll start off with the first match coming in at tomorrow's 9 p.m. Finland against the Russians. Sabish.
Oh my God.
Sabish. I'm starting with you, man.
Anyway, before we go to this, I think Finland is the one was against Denmark the other day, and I hope Christian Eriksen gets well better and his team as well. Also Finland, not forgetting. So I think Finland had a good start of this season. I think I will also go with Wahid with 1-0 win to Finland.
Okay. Sanjeev, any thoughts?
I will go 1-0 Russia.
So
you just have to.
So essentially, everyone goes a small win by the Russians. Well, to be fair, I also have the Russians winning because I think Russia still have a better squad, and plus
I went to Finland.
Wait,
I went for Finland.
Wahid. Previously, Finland's game, what was the score?
1-0 also.
They
No, Finland won.
It was Finland won.
1-0, right?
Yeah, it was 1-0.
Then I'm going 2-1 with Russia. Sorry.
2-1 with Russia. Okay.
Hey, that is
So it's 1-0 Finland for Sabish and 2-1 win for the Russians from Sanjeev. Goodness, we are going to see a divided opinion in this game. This should be interesting. Someone will lose points, someone will gain points. Okay, we're moving on to the next game from Group A. Turkish against the Welsh.
No, this one.
Sanjeev, Sanjeev, talk to me, man.
What do you want to know? I'm very bad at these things. Wales are still trying to find their rhythm, if you ask me. Although they drew, they had a good game, right? They drew, but
They do
it's just
Switzerland, yes.
yeah, it's just that in terms of if you look at the way they position themselves during the transitions, they are still a bit like they say kucak kecil, kalam kabut, kelam kabut.
Chaotic, you can say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say chaotic lah. Chaotic is too much of an extent.
Fair enough.
So
Oh,
this game,
Sanjeev, we need a
yo,
winner and a scoreline.
sorry, I'm going with a draw lah, 2-2.
2-2. So it's a draw. Mr. Sabish, please.
Oh my God, this
Decision
hard,
is coming from
man.
you, man.
So based on last week, Turkey has been poor. Wales on the other side is also very poor. I have no idea what is going to happen. I'm just going to stick to a Wales victory, 2-0.
Wales, a victory to the Welsh, 2-0. And meanwhile, Sanjeev goes 2-2, draw. So this also should be interesting.
Oh, this is like if Sanjeev is spot on, I have nothing to say, man.
Don't worry, man. We still have match day 3 and the knockout games, man. All right. So that sums up Turkey versus Wales. And the next game from Group A is the Italians versus the Swiss. Sabish.
Oh, this is tough, man. But I'm going for an Italian win. I think they started off the season super well. In fact, they're the first to start the Euro. So I think I'm going for a comfortable Italy win, even though Switzerland is good. So I'm going for, I think same as you, I hit 2-0 to Italians.
So 2-0 to the Italians. Easy decision for Mr. Sabish. Sanjeev, do you beg to differ?
Yeah, he's an Italian fan.
2-1.
Or do you choose not to piss off your girlfriend at the moment?
No lah. No. 2-1 to Italy.
2-1 to the Italians.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody loves the Italians. So clean sweep for the Italians.
Clean sweep.
Yeah. Nobody goes Switzerland, man.
Okay. All right.
All right. So Italy versus Switzerland. Group A done. And I believe the next game is coming from Group B. And that is Ukraine versus North Macedonia.
Macedonia. Oh my God, Macedonia.
Sanjeev, I am. Please talk to me, man.
I don't know. Draw.
A draw.
A draw.
And what would that be, the scoreline?
I'm going with 2-2.
The uninteresting 2-2, according to Mr. Kavi. And Sabish.
Okay. Oh my God. I actually kind of like Macedonia, but I think it's hard, man. So I'm going for Ukraine. 1-0.
1-0 to the 1-0 to the
Wait,
Ukraine.
Ukraine played who the previous time?
They played the Dutchman and they lost 3-2.
Wow. Then I'm going to a 1-0 victory to Ukraine.
Ukraine. And Sanjeev, I see that you doubted your predictions. Anything you want to change?
No, I'm sticking with 2-2.
Sticking with 2-2. Interesting stuff. Well, to be fair, North Macedonian played a good game for those who actually watched the game. But unfortunately, they weren't as clinical. I think Goran Pandev was immense. He tried his best. But the Austrians, they made the most of their chances and they scored from the little chances they have.
Pandev is the one who is now what, 37 years old?
Yeah, he's 37 years old and he's still leading the line. I think he played the full game, if I'm correct. I don't know. I don't remember if he substituted, but I remember him playing the second half. He played since the beginning. And he's also the sole scorer against the Austrians.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. think it's the only quality, is one of the quality players I know from North Macedonia. Okay, so the next game is the Danish against the Belgians.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I think this is a bit tougher than what we initially thought. Sabish, come on.
So I think I'm going for 3-1 to Belgium. Maybe Lukaku will score again, but it's 3-1.
3-1 to the Belgians and one consolation goal from the Danish. And Sanjeev.
I'm going with a 1-1 draw.
Hmm?
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Yep, Sanjeev is going for the draw again. Wow, is this a prediction tactic that I'm unaware of, Mr. Sanjeev?
He's rising up the table, leaving me at the back alone.
Just that because now Denmark will fight harder.
Yep.
I agree, I concur. But actually, with no disrespect to the Danish, you see Belgium, even without their best players playing, they don't even start Eden Hazard, and I don't think De Bruyne was playing right in the game against the Russians. Yeah, and they managed a 3-0 against the Russians. That is, to me, that is a massive statement from the Belgians. Yeah.
Let's go for me. Danish,
come on, man.
Danish 2-1.
Danish 2-1. Wow. Okay. Actually, I'm not mad if this is true. Denmark has an unpleasant incident recently. We hope that do not tarnish their spirit, their fighting spirit. So I hope they come out of the tournament with something.
No, the thing is, last week I supported, I told I'm so confident Denmark will pass through, and then this happened. If this week when I'm going against Denmark and then the situation turns the other way around, I have nothing to say.
But anyway, I got nothing against the Danish. I'm more than happy if they win. But for me, as the situation goes, objectively, I'm going with the Belgians. So that sums up Denmark versus Belgium. We move on to the next game, and that is the Dutch against the Austrians. Mr. Sanjeev, give me your thoughts, man.
I'm going Austria 2, Netherlands 1.
Wow, Austrians win against the Danish. The Dutch, sorry. Sabesh, what do you think?
The last time Netherlands was against Ukraine, where even though they scored 3, is it Netherlands and Ukraine?
Yeah,
they scored 3 and then Ukraine came back 2, right? I remember they came back 2 and then Holland scored again. So I think I'm going for but Austria is quite clinical in front as well. So I think I'm going for this is hard. I think I'm going for a draw. I'm going for a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. The Dutch and the Austrians. So Sanjeev favors the Austrians and Sabish went for a draw.
Yeah.
So Sanjeev, any reason for picking Austrians to win this?
I don't know. I feel Australia they are consistent with their transition, and their team elasticity is the words not coming in enough. But it's just that Netherlands. If I can be wrong lah, but it's my personal opinion that I noticed since qualifiers, they tend to get tired 60 minutes onwards. 60,
You're right. I noticed that as well. Yep.
And these are the crucial times in
football.
In a football game.
Okay. Can't say I disagree. That is to me good opinion.
I was just trying to balance Australia's energy and their level when they play against Netherlands. I don't know. It's just so that's how I'm going to do it.
So regardless, we have I think this is one of the most divided game in in this
Yeah.
match. Yeah, we have one going Dutch, one going for the Austrians, and one going for draw. So most of us will lose point definitely. So the next game is the Swedish against the Slovakians. Wow.
Oh, this is a game, man. This is a game. I think
Okay.
I'll have to favor the Slovakians. I think I'm going for Slovakian win 2-1.
Yes.
Slovakian win 2-1. Sanjeev.
2-0.
I know you're the only one going for the Slovakian last time. I think you're still sticking with your dark horse. Are you going to do it again?
2-0.
2-1 and 2-0.
2-0.
Goodness. Not even a chance to the Swedish. This is actually unprecedented. I was thinking one of you might go Sweden, but I think Sweden didn't play their best game yesterday.
Hey,
They played
I thought
who, huh?
Zlatan is in the team.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
He say he's coming back.
So
Yeah, I
it's
also
2,
heard that, but I think he didn't make it through.
it's 2-0, right? From you, Sanjeev?
Yeah.
And 2-1 from you, right, Sabish?
Yep. But it's quite weird to see Swedish without Zlatan there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because we're too used to it. Okay, all right.
All right. Sweden and Slovakians squaring off. And the next game is Croatia against Czech Republic. Wow. For
Oh my God.
some reason, this is one of the not so exciting games, but I actually look forward to this for some reason. Sanjeev, what are your thoughts, man?
I don't know. Croatia 1. Czech 0.
So 1-0 win to the Croatians.
Yeah.
So Czech Republic is not going to score another screamer this time around.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. Who they played against?
They played against who is it? Scotland, bro.
Scotland. Oh, Scotland was poor also on the other day.
Actually, I wouldn't say poor. Like Scotland had their chances. They had good chances, but I thought the man of the match
The keeper,
was
right?
Czech's keeper. The
Yeah.
keeper was
the
damn
goalkeeper.
good, man.
The
The
goalkeeper,
goalkeeper was very on point. I mean, he had point blank saves. I think those are world class saves. I dare say. Sabish,
Yeah, I think based on the game last week, besides the keeper, even the players are looking motivated after the way the guys scored from from the middle of the pitch, and then their first goal as well. So maybe that might give a motivation to them. And Croatia, after their loss to England, maybe they might want to come back up strong. But I still favor the Republicans. I think I'm going for Czech Republic win 2-1.
Sabish, are we
Wow.
live?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay, I just got information. I think someone heard me. They say it's because Zlatan is injured.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, someone is watching, I guess.
all right. So 2-1 to the Czech Republic from Sabish, and Sanjeev goes a 1-0 victory for the Croatians. Wow, this is unprecedented. And next, from the team that wants to bring it home, the English against the Scottish.
Oh, this is a big rivalry, man. This is a big rivalry.
This
But-
is an interesting game, man. And I would like to hear from you first, England fan, Mr. Sabish.
Yeah, I'm going. Of course, when you say England fan, I'm going to start with England. So I think I'm going to go with England. They had. They had a doubtful start, but I couldn't say much because it was a very strong team. Croatia is not a decent team. They are strong. They are one of the finalists in the World Cup. So coming through from them, I think England will keep the momentum. So I think England will win this game with a comfortable 2-0.
2-0.
Yep.
2-0 win. Sanjeev.
I don't know. I just want to take a piss at the England fans. So I'm going
Go,
England.
man. Please go for it by all means, man.
England 0, Scotland 1.
You have to, Ade.
This is going to be an interesting game, and we would like to see how Sanjeev reacts if England somehow made it against Scotland, but I don't know.
I really don't know, man,
I
because
don't favor anyone in this game. But
England,
yeah,
even though I have many other teams that I support, England has been there every time because of we watch England games always, right? So they're always there for me. And then I hope this is the time they are finally going to bring it home. Let's see.
okay. So wow, Sanjeev is going for the Scottish. This is interesting to say the least.
You never know, man.
They
Okay.
are going to wear their kilts and play bagpipes and read this English lesson.
So if Scotland
Yeah,
and if Scotland and Croatians win, then the table will look very even, man.
yeah,
Perhaps.
I agree with that. All right, so I think we're done with the group for England and Scotland. And moving forward, we are having the French against the Hungarians.
France haven't played yet, sadly.
Okay,
Yes,
but still, regardless of their outcome against Germany, whether they win or they lost, I think I'm still going to go with a 3-0 victory against the Hungarians. Well, Hungary is in a very tight spot. I don't know if they're coming up with any points at all. But
yeah.
Sabesh, what do you think, man?
Yeah, you are right. They are in the group of death actually, but yeah, I think France will win this comfortably. Guess I'm just going to keep it 2-0.
Okay, 2-0 to the French.
Yeah.
Mr. Sanjeev.
Wait, I don't know. 2-0 as well.
2-0 to who? To the Hungarians?
France.
To the
French.
Hungarian.
To the
Yeah,
French.
I thought you are going to piss us off and say Hungary.
Okay. Let me play. I just want to gamble lah. Let's go 4-0 lah.
4-0 to the French. Wow. Actually, that is not impossible. It is possible. But I don't know how the Hungarians will play, especially if they lose to Portugal today. Oh, gosh. All right. So everyone favors the French in this game.
Yep.
Okay, I think this is pretty much a no-brainer. But I'm not surprised if
If
Hungary
win
pulls
4-0.
if Hungary pulls a scare, so I don't know. It's possible, but I don't know. It can happen. So 4-0 to the French from Sanjeev. So I hope he's not crazy enough to be 4-0 to the Hungarians. I hope he does. Okay, I believe the next game is the barn burner, and that is the Portuguese against the Germans. Wow!
The Germans have 2 back-to-back games like this. We haven't even seen them playing France yet, but I'm always a German fan. So, but then to be fair, this Euro is where I'm actually looking at Portugal's squad, and I feel they are super strong. So I don't know. This is hard. I'm going for a draw. Actually, I think it's going to be a very tough game. I'm going for a draw. 1-1 draw. I think Timo Werner will be in the score sheet.
1-1 draw. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think Timo Werner can do wonders for the Germans, and not just making runs or assisting. I think he'll be in the score sheet for at some point in this tournament. But
It's
what about
only
you, Sanjeev? What about you, man? Do you have Portuguese in your opinion, or what do you have, man? Let me know.
Yeah. As much as I'm a big fan of the Deutschlands, but I'm going for Portugal 2, Germany 1.
Wow.
That's
A
possible
divided
though.
Yeah, it's possible. I think some people sleep on Portugal. But to be fair, I don't think they're over reliant on Cristiano Ronaldo like in the past. I think they have a balanced squad.
Yeah.
They can pull this off without him. I think.
The other half of my brain is saying actually it's 3-1, but I'm just gonna go with 2-1.
Follow your
You should-
instincts.
You should go with whatever you think is going to happen, man. This is something you get rewarded with points, So you should go with whatever you think is possible.
I'm
So it's
going
2-1 or 3-1?
I'm going with 2-1 lah.
2-1. Wow. 2-1 for the Portuguese. I am looking forward to this game with great interest, man. Okay, so divided opinion among us three. I'm going 2-0 to the Germans, and Sanjeev is going 2-1 to the Portugal, and Sabish going for 1-1 draw. And I believe we have one more game left for match day 2, and I think that game is the Spaniards against the Polish. Sabish.
Oh, both teams were poor yesterday, man. Oh, this is hard, man. Last week I went for a Lewandowski hat trick. Somehow he was missing yesterday. Okay, I'm going to go for. Yeah, I like the Spanish a lot, so yeah, I'm going to give them the points. I think it's going to be two, 2-1 to Spanish.
Okay, 2-1 to the Spanish. Mr. Sanjeev, to sum up the entire match day 2 in this final game, the Spanish and the Polish, are you predicting Robert Lewandowski making an upset?
If he did that, I have nothing to say, man. Really.
Maybe 2-2 draw.
It's a draw. Wow. This is interesting. So we see that Sanjeev has deviated from most of our opinion. I don't know whether it will pay him off.
He's going to go first place next week. No, it's either he's going to go first place or he's going to go down somehow.
Go down below the table.
What was the prediction? It's not 2-2, is it?
Yeah.
2-2 is a draw. Wow. All right. Okay, just to recap from the beginning. Let me just go through the whole thing again. So the finish against the Russians, we have 2 people going Russian and Sabish going Finland due to their good performance last time around. And we have the Turkish against the Welsh, 2 of us going Welsh, and Sanjeev going for a 2-2 draw. And the next game, the Italians against the Swiss, no mercy to the Swiss, and everyone is going Italian in this game. And the Ukrainians against the North Macedonians, we have me and Sabesh going Ukraine, and Sanjeev once again for a 2-2 draw. I think this is one of the most frequent scoreline I've seen in this round so far. Okay, and the next game is the Danish against the Belgians. So me and Sabesh going Belgium, and Sanjeev predicting that Denmark is going to make a comeback for a victory against the Belgians. Bold prediction, we hope for the best. And the next game is the Dutch against the Austrians. So this is a very divided opinion. I'm going Dutch, Sabesh going for draw, and Sanjeev going Austrians. Next game, the Swedish against the Slovakians. So nobody favored the Swedish after their poor game against against Spain.
You're gonna win 5-0, trust me.
No, you can change, man. But I'm going for a draw regardless. I think I don't know, Slovakia might have a good first game, might not replicate their momentum the second game. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong, but I could be right. And the next game, we have the Croatians against Czech Republic. So me and Sanjeev going for a 1-0 victory for the Croatians. So we believe their defeat to England might give them momentum against Czech Republic. And Sabesh is going for Czech Republic after their victory against the Scottish. Okay, we think it's a valid opinion. And the next game we have is the English against the Scottish. Well, hands down, one of the most heated game in this match, day 2. Regardless, we see Sanjeev going Scotland for some reason, going for a 1-0 victory, and Sabesh is still, being the England fan he is, going for a 2-0 win, and I also going for a 1-0 win for the English. And the next game, we have the French against the Hungarians. So this one, so poor Hungarians, we have them massacred in this round, same as last match day, but we don't know. We don't know if Hungarians have some tricks up their sleeve. We don't know. But still, as on paper, we think France is going to take this. And the barn burner of the match day 2 is the Portuguese against the Germans, where we all have our own opinions. I'm going German, Sabesh going for draw, Sanjeev going for 2-1 victory for Portugal. Wow, I can't wait for this game, to be honest. And this is the game where I'm starting to see how the Portuguese will do for the entire tournament.
Yeah.
Yep. Because this is the first tough game they're going to have. They're having Hungarians tonight. Okay, last game for match day 2, the Spanish against the Polish. So unfortunately for Robert Lewandowski, we don't have him winning with the team. So Sabesh and I are going Spanish. And Sanjeev is a bit optimistic about the Polish chances and give them a 2-2 draw and 1 point for the Polish. And to the viewers, to the live viewers out there, please let us know in the comments below for the if we are wrong, if we are dead wrong in our predictions. Let us know in the comments below. Do leave a like and subscribe to our channel. And till then, we see you in the match day 3 predictions show. And thank you, Mr. Sabesh, for attending the show. And Mr. Sanjeev.
Hey, no need call me Mister lah.
Mr. Yeah, why Mr. Day?
Just
Chill.
now,
Hey, I'm a respectful guy, man. I mean, all of you are older than me, so
yeah, right.
yeah, might as well call you Mr. Okay, I think that sums up the prediction show for match day 2. We hope some of improvements from these two guys fighting for the relegation battle.
Wow,
And
B, that was cruel, day. That was cruel.
We hope for the best for these two competitors. We hope to see them at the top next week, and we bring on the losers to the next match day. And till then, thank you for joining our live stream. And till then, goodbye. And I see you next time around.
All right. See y'all, guys.